Hi, welcome back to Party of Two Cruising. I'm Terry and this is Pat, and we're going to talk about our experience on the Carnival Elation.
All right, because we had read a lot of bad reviews about the Carnival Elation, about the food was cold, the service was bad, the ship was dirty, and we're going to show you and talk about all those things that we heard. We'll be right back. All right, first of all, let's talk about Embarkation Day. Embarkation Day was, again, as easy as it was the month before on the Magic. We parked on the second level. We walked right up. We were the first ones in line. Now, they did do it a little bit backwards this time. This time, they checked you in. They had a little kiosk set up. They checked you in. Then you went through security, and then you stayed on that level. And then we went and waited in our chair.
Yeah, it was very easy, and we were very excited to be the very first one in line.
Right, we were actually A2, but they pretty much called everybody within a minute or two of each other. And I want to say we sat there for probably about 40 minutes, so about 10 till 11, we boarded the ship.
Very easy. Okay, so right after the muster drill, we decided we were hungry and we wanted to eat. So we went up to deck 10, got us a table right out by the pool, by the window, which we really liked. And we were very surprised to see they were offering free champagne. This is something that we've never seen before on a Carnival cruise. And
free
it was
stuff.
Free little glasses of champagne. It was very nice. It made us feel special. Then we decided what we were going to eat. I got Guy's Burgers because we were close and they smell so good. One thing I did not like on this ship about Guy's Burgers is their buns. Their buns were about half the size of my burger, and I did not enjoy it at all.
And the bun was like the size of a White Castle, the bun, but the hamburger was still a full-size burger. It was weird.
Yes. Pat got?
I got the, it was paella and some potatoes and a little bit of broccoli, and I don't remember what the other thing was I got, but we got it on video. And it was good. The food was good. It was hot, and we had no problem with what we had.
Very nice. So after our lunch, we decided it was such a beautiful day, and there was lounge chairs open by the pool, so we sat there. They were still offering champagne for a couple hours, and you know me, the first day I got a Fun Ship. That's my drink on the first day. And Pat got him, I think, a beer. Did you,
Nick
Pat?
Ultra.
Nick Ultra from one of his favorite waiters.
Yeah, Chichamani.
Yes.
Spell that.
It was very enjoyable to sit there and watch the people and be on a cruise again.
It was. And then we sat out there for probably about 2 hours because our rooms naturally weren't going to be ready till about 1:30. And one of the things that we noticed, and we even put it in one of our videos, is people lugging their luggage on board. I mean, big luggage.
Big.
Huge luggage.
Took up 2 or 3 lounge chairs, one person.
Yeah, we really wonder why do people do that? When you can just go downstairs and turn it in. Now, when you get off the ship, I get it. You want to get out of there. You don't want to go looking for your luggage. But why lug your luggage on board and have to worry about where it's going? And
for a couple hours.
Yeah, for a couple hours. I don't get it. But maybe you can leave it in the comment down below and let us know why you lug your luggage on. All right.
Okay, so about 1:30, we decided our rooms should be ready, and we were going to go check them out. We got down to the room. We did our cabin tour. We were very excited. Our room was very nice. And then we decided to go sit down on the back deck to watch us leave.
Yeah, one thing I will say about the room, now the rooms on the Elation have been renovated, and they do have USB ports by the bed on each side, so it helps you out, but still bring yourself a strip, electrical strip with some extra USB ports in it. There's, I believe, 2 on each side of the bed. And then there's 2 American outlets and 1 European outlet over by the desk.
And we did meet our cabin steward, which I like to do on the first day, and asked him for a fan and some ice. He was great to us the whole cruise.
Yeah, I see a lot of people ask those questions on some of the social media sites is, can I bring a fan? Don't bring a fan. Just ask for one as soon as you get on board, and we've never been failed yet. We've always got one. We do like to sleep with a fan on.
It really helps.
All right, so we went up, we like to go to the very aft of the ship because we were pulled in frontwards, and we like to watch us leave, and it was pretty cool. SpaceX had a lot of their stuff out there. They had one of their boosters still sitting on the barge that it lands on, so that was kind of entertaining, and we sat out there and we wanted to go get a second beer. Now, it's about 4 o'clock at this point.
And it's beautiful out there.
And it's a beautiful day, absolutely gorgeous day. You couldn't ask for a nicer day, as you can see in our embarkation video. And we couldn't get my second beer of the day, and she couldn't get any more ice because they closed all the bars throughout the entire ship, and you couldn't get anything. Every bar was closed. And the reason is because there was still a handful of people that wouldn't go get their safety briefing done.
And they kept calling them over the intercom.
Right. Now, they've made it so simple. You're done in no time, so there's no excuse for not going and getting your safety briefing done. But what those handful of people did was caused us not to leave until about 4:30, and also the Magic was having the same problems, which was parked right next to us.
Yes.
So as soon as you get on, go get that done, and then you can start your vacation and be done with it.
Yes.
So that was kind of frustrating itself.
But sitting down on the back deck, watching us leave, was beautiful, and it was amazing and very relaxing.
Yeah, and we got to go by the Harmony of the Seas, which is an awesome ship, by the way. And then we got to go by the Mardi Gras, which we're going to be on in March.
Yeah.
Can't wait. We've had to rebook that one 4 times.
Now we're going to talk about how we felt when we got on the ship as far as being comfortable and protected from COVID. We did actually feel very comfortable. We saw the crew cleaning and wiping down everything. Everything seemed very fresh, from the restaurants into our room, into the bathrooms. So I did feel safe, and it seemed like a very good environment.
Yeah, they were even cleaning the walls. That's how clean everything really was on the ship. And we felt safe. We felt safer than we would have at a restaurant here in our area.
Yeah, they reminded you a lot to make sure you had on your mask if you were inside, which is a good reminder because sometimes we all can forget. But outside, you just walked around like normal, and then as soon as you went inside, you were asked to please put on your mask.
Right. The only time the mask thing got to be an issue was the MC at the comedy show had to do that. About every 2 minutes, he would go through about a 2-minute spill about the masks and how he had the power to throw you out, and that's in one of our other videos, so I don't want to get into it too much, but that was a little annoying. You know, at least in the big shows, they'd remind you one time, hey, make sure this is like, you know, you got a sip and cover if you're drinking a drink, and that was pretty much it. But other than that, it wasn't bad at all.
And I did hear that Carnival now is going to put masks in all the rooms, extra masks, so if you do forget yours, drop yours, lose it, or want a fresh one, they're going to put them in the rooms.
Right, because I think they want to go to the N95 masks.
Okay, we had saw a couple reviews that the food on this ship was not as good, or that it was cold, or there was issues with the food. Our experience was the food was really good. I even got up a couple mornings and met Pat for breakfast, which usually I don't do, and I found the breakfast very good, the buffet good, the buffet hot, the buffet being very clean. I really liked it. Our lunches was great. We got to pick what we wanted, and it was hot, good, and the crew was great about serving it. Pat, our dinner was great. We had anytime dining, and we did enjoy it. We did not get the same waiters, but we did enjoy our dinner, and we're so used to the Carnival food, we almost know the menus by heart. But our food was good. It was hot. It was served very nicely by the crew. My only thing about the food, again, was those little hamburger buns at Guy's Burgers. But on a scale of 9 to 10, I give it a 9. How about you, Pat?
Yeah, I'll give it a 9. Like I said, the food was just like the food we've been having on Carnival for the last 19 years. It was good. And it was always hot, so I don't know where people got that it was cold. Ours was always nice and hot. Matter of fact, you had to wait for some of it to cool down. The service was great, as always, and we had no problems, so I'll give it a 9 too.
All right.
All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is the entertainment. First of all, we'll start with the comedy show. Now, remember, when they renovated the Elation back in 2017, they closed the rear lounge and turned that into cabins. So there is no more Starlight Lounge back there. I don't remember exactly what the name of it was, but that's gone. So they moved it up to the where the nightclub used to be on the promenade deck. And it's a weird venue. It's laid out like an L. And if you're way in the back, you can't see the stage very well, so they put TVs in there so you can actually watch it on the TV. They had Sid Davis, who was there all 4 days. They did not swap out. He was pretty funny, but Terry will tell you that the MC kind of ruined it for us. And
I did not like him. He just was kind of very, very negative and very, very threatening. He was like, for 10 minutes, raved on and on about if he catches you with your mask off, he's throwing you out of here. He has the authority. He just left a bad taste in my mouth. We didn't go back into the comedy club the rest of the cruise, and I would tell you he did not compare to Eddie Spaghetti on our last cruise that was in the comedy show. He's very memorable and very funny, but this guy on the Elation Comedy Club, he was very negative and did not leave a good feeling with me at all. So I did not go back into the comedy club the rest of the cruise. And I think we went to the comedy club. What night was it, Pat?
The second night.
Second night. So no more comedy for us. We our own comedy.
All right, well, on that show. All right, so anyway, then we saw the Diva show, which I gave her a funny look when she wanted me to go see that. It was okay. Then we had the Love and Marriage show, which was absolutely hilarious. Everybody in that place was in stitches with a couple of the couples that were up there on the stage. You'll see that in I believe it's our day 3 video. And then on the last night, they had Epic Rock, which we've seen probably 4 times on the Paradise. And I guess because the Paradise ain't sailing, they moved it over to the Elation. And it's a good show.
Yes.
I won't mention any names of one of the singers, but they need to reevaluate that one because it kind of did ruin the show a little bit. But other than that, the entertainment was great. They had, the trivia all over the ship again. But it was all really, really good, and we enjoyed the shows. All right, continuing with the entertainment, with about the bands around the ship. They had several solos, and then they had a couple of duos, and then they had the regular band that plays out by the casino. And they played mostly 80s and 70s music, and it was really, really good. And they played some modern stuff as well, but for the most part, they were a very good band.
We enjoyed them.
Right, and then they had their deck party. I believe that was on the 3rd night. I don't recall exactly. And Polly, the cruise director, I wish I could buy about half of his energy, because I don't know when the guy sleeps and I don't know when he stops.
He was great.
But he was actually great.
Lots of energy.
Yep, lots of energy, and he was actually a very, very good cruise director. All right, and lastly, let's talk about our stops. We finally made it to Bimini. That was our next day after Embarkation Day. That was our first stop, and we actually loved it.
I loved it. It was something new to Pat and I, and we did love it. So it was exciting because it was new, and we had a great day.
We did. We got off the ship, and we rented a golf cart. We didn't book an excursion because we wanted to explore the island on our own. And we rented a golf cart. Don't pay full price when you do it. Just go to it's right by the port there when you walk off the pier. And they'll want $60, offer them $50, they'll take it. And it's a gas-powered golf cart. We went all the way down to Beach 360. Beach 360 is cool. It's got a bar.
We like that.
Right, and we thoroughly enjoyed the beach there. They also have a private area that you can book as a all-inclusive all day. Now, they won't even let you go in there and take pictures, so I don't really have much video except from a distance, and everything's included, and you get that for the day. And there's also a resort there that it's mostly for them, and it looks like it would be really nice and worth it there. Then we went down to the southern end of the island.
Well, we did drive all through town. It was a great experience to see the town. And then we went down to the other end of the island.
Right, which was the southern end of the island, which it's about a 4-mile drive, but these are gas-powered golf carts, so you got plenty of juice. And we went all the way down there, and it was absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful.
The water was crystal clear. And it's a little rocky if you're going to go swimming or something down there, but you'll see there's a lot of people that go all the way down there, and absolutely a beautiful area. So I suggest you do that if you go to Bimini. Go to the southern end as well.
And then we got to see something new that I never saw before. We stopped to have a beer at a little shack, and they had doing conch. They had brought in their conch for the day, and we got to see them bring it in, crack it open, and put it right on salads. It was really neat to watch it.
Right, and what they do is, we learned something else while we were there, was they go out and they get as much as they can, and they put it in big nets right there by their dock in case the weather gets bad and they can't go out. So that's pretty smart thinking there.
Bimini gets a 10.
Yeah, it was a fun place.
Now our second stop was going to be in the Bahamas at Nassau. But Pat and I decided, we'd been to Nassau so many times, we decided we wanted to stay on the ship and see what it was like to be on the ship the day that you're in port. We really did enjoy it. We got us a seat out in the Serenity on the back of the ship, had a beautiful view, and enjoyed our day there watching all the coming and going. And we could even see Atlantis from where we were sitting, lots of boats and ships, and we could see people coming and going on the docks, which is fun to watch.
All right, last and but the least, it was Debarkation Day. We were given a letter, told us to be in the library at 7:30. We arrived in the library at 7:30. They had juices and coffees and pastries for the Diamond members in there. And it was an easy process. By 7:40, we were on our way off the ship.
Very easy. But we had heard a lot of bad things about the Elation. But to us, we really enjoyed it. And we give it a 9.5. How about you, Pat?
We give it about a 9.5 as well. Again, the ship was very clean.
Yes.
Service was great. Food was great. Entertainment was, we give that about an 8.5, maybe to a 9. But other than that, it was great.
We loved it. It was a cruise that we really did enjoy. And
All right, so with that said, remember, I saw a lot of posts that said that they didn't like the ship, it was too small and all that. Remember, when you book your cruise, you know what size cruise you're booking. The smaller the ship, the less the venues. So enjoy anything you book. We like any cruise.
big, small, we like them all.
We love them all. And I am a person that likes the bigger ships. So anyway, if you liked what we did today, give us a thumbs up.
Yes.
Please do us a favor. Reach down there and hit that subscribe button. And hit that notification bell if you want to see when we put up more videos. We've got 10 cruises booked and one on hold right now for just 2022. So there'll be plenty of opportunities. Alrighty. I want to thank you for watching. And I'm Pat.
And I'm Terry.
And we are Party of Two Cruising.